Hello guys, today is September 13th, 2020, or in other words, the 35th anniversary of Super Mario Bros. Now, I am playing this game on a real NES, although I could use like a AV Famicom for the stream, or new Famicom if you're in Japan. Um, I cannot. I decided to use the original NES instead because it maybe feels more authentic, but the video quality on the AV Famicom is much better. Even though it's just composite, but without further ado, I'll play warpless, which means that I'm not allowed to use any warp pipe during the game. So what I am using is, not warp pipe, the warp to like different worlds using warp pipe. So that's what I meant. And the thing is, there's a catch. If I do not, if I get game over, then the video ends just like that. So in other announcements, the Super Mario series has a new compilation called the Super Mario 3D All-Stars Collection. Let's know Super Mario 3D Collection in Japan. And yes, I've seen the Japanese advertisements for it. And according to that commercial, they're probably using the Shindo edition of the Super Mario 64, and there are two key points to this. First, because in most areas are okay in this run, by the way. In the English Mario 64 versions, when Mario throws Bowser really far, he says, "So long, King Bowser." However, it's misinterpreted as "So long, Gay Bowser." So, yeah. Gotta be careful around here. Now, I am using a RetroTink 2X, which is a really great product. And Mike Chi did a really good job with the product. The thing is, I think I have an advisory for those who want to release like retro gaming mods in the near future, and that is, you should start moving your production out of the PRC. Diversify your supply chains, you know. But we're in the first castle. I won't begin the flower here because gotta be careful around here. Now, if you're wondering about the lost levels or something, I currently do not have access to... Alright, so I killed the fake Bowser with a fireball. The last Bowser throws a lot of fire. Now, the thing is, I do own a Famicom as well, but the thing is, yeah, this game can also lag sometimes. So, I still don't have Mario 2 yet because Mario 2 is kind of the black sheep of the series due to the fact that it was different. Like how Zelda 2 was the black sheep of the Zelda series. But the thing is, I died once. And the reason I'm using real hardware is because I'm not allowing myself to cheat here. Because when I play on my Nintendo Switch, I always use the rewind function. And yes, I have beat the game with the rewind function, but not in real time. Also, emulators allow me to cheat as well, so it's real hardware. Even a virtual console has some sort of like Wii Virtual Console has like something known as suspend points. Okay, so the only way forward is to go through here, and I got the highest point. Now I have been really playing Mario Maker 2 lately because I ran out of level ideas. So there is somewhat of a desync between my monitor and my my Elgato and my what is it? And my TV or something. Or OBS, because the audio is a little bit laggy on my computer's end due to the Elgato software and hardware. Now, the swimming physics in this game are kind of terrible. Because if you don't swim, you don't float down, you just sink. Very tight controls. And in other news, Nintendo is also releasing a special Game & Watch device that will contain the original Super Mario Bros. However, due to overwhelming evidence, or not evidence, but speculation that I've made, the Game & Watch would most likely be a hackable product, because if you look at the discontinued NES and SNES Classic consoles, they are they have been easily cracked, and people had started loading games on it, or ROM hacks, like I did. So, each firework will give you a certain amount of points. Now this is somewhat a hard. Now some of the castles in this game are reused in different parts, so there's even like navigate correctly, because if you don't navigate correctly, you don't advance. There's a really short platform. Gotta be really careful. Yup. Now, somehow the fire noise sounds really similar to that in Zelda 2. Now, I actually did get hit by Bowser, so World 2. So, and the Game & Watch will have 3 games. This one, The Lost Levels, which requires the Famicom disk system if you want the authentic experience. There's also the Twin Famicom as well, but the original Famicom was RF only. And in order to get working on your US TV, you need a US RF adapter and like you have to get a TV that is compatible with analog cable, because the frequencies are 95 and 9. line more of 95 and 96 in the US cable spectrum, while in Japan it's 1 and 2. Also, there's no way you can just change your RF modulation settings in US RF modulators. Like, FCC doesn't allow you. Now, there's the infinite one-up trick, but I still know how to do it. So I have 96 coins. Just 4 more and I get an extra chance. I think each firework is like 500 points or something. So, I got hit again. Now, you have to perfectly time your jumps and stuff. This is a completely warpless run, because it got 1 up. Just keep collecting coins. Now, there was this game back in 2012 called New Super Mario Bros. 2, and it was basically a flood of coins. Actually, one of the worst entries in the mainline Mario series. Still a good game, nevertheless, but the obsession with coins is actually kind of, meh. But you also see return of like the raccoon leaf, which allows you to like transform into Raccoon Mario, and also the Tanuki suit, which I'm not sure about, which is neutered in New Super Mario Bros. 2. And you also see return of the enemy known as the Resnors, named after someone in 9 Inch Nails called Reznor. Named the Reznor. So this is not an easy game, but the controls are kind of tight. Now, I'll give you some story on why Nintendo used a D-pad instead of a joystick. So, back when they were developing the Famicom, Nintendo did not decide to use the 6502 microprocessor, which is a, it doesn't grow yet. Someone just exposed a weird glitch. If you die and, hit the axe at the same time, but we're not interested in that right now. So I still yet to get Super Mario Bros. 2, the US one, or Super Mario USA. Well, that was some good timing right there. Gotta be careful around here. There's another one here, and I just. Too many little key dudes. The desync on OBS is kind of getting worse. I'm gonna try to avoid the key as much as I can. Because he keeps throwing stuff at you. Now, World of War 2 is actually one of the most infamous levels in the game because of the warp zone. However, I'm prohibited from using warp zones in this run. And if I do get game over, the video ends. So is this really only 14 minutes? Didn't realize this game was this long. Now, there was a remake for the Game Boy Color known as Super Mario Bros. Deluxe. I don't have the cartridge anymore, but I used to have it as a kid. The reason is because I lost my Game Boy Advance at a skating rink. So, I didn't really have time to buy another copy of the game. So, wow, that was really lucky. I think I'm... So... Now this part is a little bit difficult. This level... Oh, I like the mushroom slide. And... I died from the platform. But yeah, I did get an extra life earlier, so... I need to collect as many coins as I can, because... Now, the red Koopa Troopas do not walk down slopes, like... So, we gotta wait here, and there we go. You have to go here, here, and here. Let's have to jump here, and here. Now, I did get hit by a Koopa Troopa, so... The red one. We don't really see Toadsworth in the series anymore. I'm not sure what happened to him. Okay, so we're on World War 4. Gotta be really careful here, because this is actually one of the first, mazes in the game. If you don't make the right choice, like just did, right there, I have one more chance before the video ends. I went the wrong way. I should be going up, not down. Gotta be really careful, there's fire bars. I made it to Bowser. I made it halfway through the game. I'm really surprised. So... I'm in World 5, but one life left. And... yes, you could kill bullet bills with the star. Okay, so we only have one life left. This is actually a pretty tricky stage, because... And yes, the video will end if I get killed, which is really like